grants by minutes, quick apply grants, and a list of over 450 grants. Let's get started. Hey everyone, I'm Rinde from AskRinde, and welcome to the #1 community for real estate income, grants, and credit. So if you'd like to know more about grants by minute and grants that you can apply for within minutes, make sure you watch the video to the end. Leave a comment below if you need help with anything. So we're adding to our new list of over 450 grants by minutes, or quick apply grants that you can apply for within minutes. So as I share with our network members and also teach in our grants masterclass, it's important to be applying for a minimum of 3 to 4 grants on a monthly basis. So this increases your chance of not only getting the grant, but it actually puts you out there in the network of grants, and it gains you traction. So it's important to actually have the ability to be able to apply for these grants. And if it's a long and stringent process, you may not be applying for as many. So we originally had our grants list at 300, but we raised it up to 450 in order to be able to add grants by minute and other unique grants that are going to be helpful and more valuable for you. Once you know these grants are available, you can actually have the volume of applying for grants and having higher chances of getting more grants and more revenues and monies coming into your business and also into your personal life. So here's an example of a few grants that you can apply for within minutes, quick and easy. Number 1, the Fearless Strivers Grant Contest. $10,000 in grants. So the Fearless Fund and MasterCard are administering the Fearless Strivers Grant Contest. Now this grant is actually a combination of monies, $10,000 in grants, as well as mentorship from many prominent male and female business entrepreneurs, small business entrepreneurs, and people who are actually figures in the community. So the great thing about this grant is that it's actually simple to apply for, and you can actually do it within minutes. Now they have varying timelines of when the grant contest ends. So for example, in Dayton, Ohio, for example, their timeline and their deadline is September 15th. But for the national contest, the deadline is December 31st. So you can actually apply for this contest by going directly to their website at fearless.fund/strivers. Number 2, the Entrepreneurial Spirit Funds Grant, $10,000 in grants. So this grant is actually being sponsored and brought by CS Scotch Whiskey, and it's primarily for food and beverage entrepreneurs. They're actually targeting giving these grants to 11 entrepreneurs. Now the goal here is to basically continue to help these businesses move forward and grow and expand in spite of what's happening in the world, in spite of the pandemic, and in spite of downturn in the market. Now the target with this grant are people of color and entrepreneurs that are underserved. So the goal is to basically utilize the monies and the funds to be able to help raise them, help keep them going, and help their businesses continue to expand. So the deadline to apply for this grant is September 26th, and the grant is actually being administered by Hello Alice. So you can get more information to apply for this grant by going directly to the website at hialice.co/CS Scotch Fund. Number 3, the Stand With Studios Grant, $60,000 in grants. So the Stand With Studios grant is primarily for studio owners, and the grant is actually being sponsored by Wellness Living. And the target is 16 studios will be chosen, and they'll be disseminating $60,000 in grants along with other mentorship and guides and valuable resources for these studios that are chosen. So it's very simple, the process going through for this application. This actually has a 2-part process. The first part you're going to do gives you 20 credits. And after you submit, it takes you on to the second part. But it all happens within minutes. It's a very simple process. It's not complicated. And the application process is very simple and can be completed within minutes. So the deadline to apply for this grant is December 15th. And you can get more information and apply if you're a studio owner by going directly to the website at standwithstudio.com. So these are just a few of the grants by minutes. We're going to be including many more in our list of 450 grants. And it gives you the advantage to go from actually applying from one grant, perhaps maybe every quarter, to applying for 4 to 5 grants per month, placing you at 36 to 48 grants applied for on an annual basis. That increases your chance because you're taking just a few minutes out of your day to be able to apply for these grants, and you may be getting 10,000, 5,000, 20,000 in cases. So it's actually a really good use of leverage to be able to apply once you actually can find and know what these grants are, which we include in our list of 450 grants. So we actually look forward to sharing that with you and basically giving you the timeline and the timestamp of how long it takes for each grant in order to apply for. We'll also be upgrading our grants list and our grants masterclasses. So make sure you check that out by going to my website at AskRinde.com, clicking on grants, and getting started today. So if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. You can also email me. My email address is askrindenetwork@gmail.com. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Until next time, thank you so much for watching.